There are two things that don't make sense in life: how Pete Davidson gets girls and how Manchester City won that game. We haven't seen a team pin City back and have 60-70% possession over them for years. Arsenal can take many positives from this game. In this video, we will be covering Arteta's footballing philosophy that has gotten them so much success, and also what went wrong. Okay, so first we have to give a massive credit to Mikel Arteta. He's proven to be one of the best managers in Europe, having gotten Arsenal to play an aggressive, attacking, very structured style of football. As an apprentice of Pep Guardiola, Arteta certainly has picked up many things from the Barcelona man. Okay, so first, Arsenal's build-up is very organized, with the wide players Saka and Martinelli almost touching the touchline, Zinchenko tucking in, Partey playing at the 6 to move the ball forward, Xhaka and Odegaard sitting in the half space to create overloads. Arsenal has relied upon Gabriel Jesus to create space for the wide players. Gabriel Jesus is really important to the Arsenal system. When given the ball in space, he's able to turn defenders and beat his man one-on-one, sucking other defenders to him. Pause. When he attracts more defenders towards him, he ultimately opens more space for Saka and Martinelli. They've certainly missed his presence since he's been injured, and they've had to rely on Eddie Murphy and Nketiah to play that role. However, Eddie Murphy is a different striker to Gabriel Jesus. He's more of a predator in the box than he is the type of player who creates space for Martinelli and Saka. So Arsenal has had to adapt, putting more responsibility on their wide players to come up with brilliant moments. Like this example where Saka scored this goal from outside the box like a prime Gareth Bale. Martinelli, on the other hand, has suffered since Jesus' absence, with teams doubling up against Saka and Martinelli in the white space. We saw this in the negative Newcastle game when they decided to play their whole team and substitutes behind the ball. I guess those 6 months Eddie Howe had with Diego Simeone really rubbed off on him, or he rubbed off Simeone. Either way, going into this game, Arsenal seemed mentally and physically exhausted. That's just my perspective. The first thing I noticed was Arsenal's out of possession shape. They lined up like a 4-2-2, and that was undoubtedly Arteta's tactic from the beginning, to match up their back four with 4 players pressing at them when they were out of possession, forcing them to go long and making it more difficult for them to play at the back. In the first half, Arsenal were certainly the better team, and had it not been for this dumbass pass from Tomiyasu, who decided to give the ginger fucking easy goal, Arsenal never really looked like they were going to concede a goal. In the second half, however, we started to see the old Arsenal, trying to play the ball at the back every single time, not making good judgment and going long to relieve pressure when they needed to. I also thought Xhaka was disgusting. I don't know what the fuck happened to him, but he was overcooking passes to Nketiah. He wasn't able to find Martinelli. He wasn't contributing in any positive way to the team. If there was any bright spots, it was Jorginho's ball progression whenever Arsenal sat deep, and his leadership as well. Manchester City was able to play a higher line in the second half, pinning Arsenal back like they were Mia Khalifa, which ultimately caused problems for them during the game. Now here are the biggest takeaways from that. First, I don't want to be in any room with Nketiah. No team in the world ever wins a Premier League, a La Liga title, a Serie A, whatever the fuck else, with that guy as your starting striker. He's missed some easy chances, and he's not deadly enough to not contribute out of possession. 2. Granit Xhaka needs to be rested because he's exhausted and he should be slapped in the face by his teammates. 3. The Prince of Ghana, aka Thomas Partey, is invaluable to that team, and his physical presence was a huge miss. 4. Kevin De Bruyne is trash. Let's not forget, this is the same guy that set the record for losing the ball in the World Cup twice, in 2 World Cups in a row. The guy's overrated. He only looks decent because he's in Pep Guardiola's system. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.